Hello everyone, let me set up my green screen, and we'll have a little more delay here, so. Good, alright. Alright, so I should be streaming. Hopefully y'all can see me. Let me refresh my YouTube page. Just in case it's not working. Oh, look at me. There I am. Alright, lights are all on. Yay, lights being on. So hi! Puddleglum, hello! Welcome on in. Let's see. So, the story yesterday was quite a day for a number of reasons, but I attempted to stream and to Twitch and YouTube like normal, and then it didn't work. And so then I'm like, what if I just streamed to Twitch? And that also didn't work because I dropped a lot of frames. So today I thought, what if I just streamed to YouTube? And this is working fine. So there's the story. And hello JD Lady, hello Steven, hello Puddleglum, welcome on in. Yeah, it was, I tried, and then there was a lot of feels yesterday, and there's a lot of feels today, but, I honestly don't know what's going on, but if Twitch isn't working, at least I should say Twitch going through OBS hasn't worked for me in like 2 days. So I will try to keep up with chat. Why isn't it appearing here though? Sorry, I'm messing with something. No, that doesn't. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out my chat thingy. Alright, well, we're just gonna close that for now, and I'll be looking over here for chat. Oh wait, no, I can pop this out, can I? Haha, I win. Pop out chat. Then I can put you all up here. Oh, I can't read that. A way to increase that? Make large. There's no make large button. I am saddened. Alright. Restore chat. Okay. So, today we're doing some world building. Let me bring that up. Probably have my Dragonbane game on Saturday. Depending if the paid games I put myself in for get anyone in or not. Apparently the place I'm with is this event for them is just, they're just not getting a lot of sales. So, okay. The last time we were here, I typed up a creation story. And we had two deities that formed the world. One was Nimbus, the sky god. The other, for the earth, became the clay mother. And then they formed everything. And from there, they needed someone to control the oceans, and then someone to control the fire. So there's like two minor deities in this world. So there was a greater divine council before Planet was made, and then two deities were selected. Whatever names they had before, we don't know. One became Sky God, one became Earth God. And then they formed two minor deities to control the water and the fire. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is fill out my campaign template today. As soon as I find it again. Where did I put that? Now dark game template. Yeah, okay. So we'll kind of go through how I build a campaign outline. This is new note. Again, this Dragonbane campaign is folk horror focused. Using the Dragonbane system, which is available via Free League Publishing. Okay, campaign outline template. There we go. And I put this campaign note into the all folder. And then we separate it out for databases later. So, okay, let me show you what's going on here. Boop. All right, so let me take care of the chat window there. It's just kind of interfering with things. There we go. So this is my, well, here's a bunch of folders, but this is where all my home games wind up, is in this vault. So since I'm on Dragonbane, go to Dragonbane, I have this note up here. Odin, the all folder, exactly. So let me turn on my zoomy zooms. There we go. Zoomy zooms. Zoomy zooms, yeah. So if you download my campaign vault, you get this overview, you know, some properties up here, three main antagonists, which this is the area we're going to be focusing on today. Let's hide this. So first up, so we're thinking folk horror, and we're doing this, and this is a document I'll be sharing with my players. So I'm showing this to all of you, and if one of my players happens to see it, it's fine. They're going to get this on Saturday. This is meant for everybody, the campaign outline. And I think it's valuable to know the main forces in your world that everyone is going to know, right? These are the things they've heard of, and these are the major players, if you will. Now, since it's folk horror, we're kind of shrinking that down to be more city or village sized. And so we can do stuff like the mayor, and not a hidden secret then, right? So we can do stuff like the mayor of the town, or a council member or something like that, and still have it be relevant, because this is going to be a shorter campaign. I don't know how much outside the world we're going. We're going to go a little bit outside of town, but most of the main forces, I think, will be in the town, and then we go outside there. Now this can change over your campaign, and maybe you just don't use one. That's fine. So, from my Shadow Dark campaign, there was one faction really didn't get to use, and I kind of used their gimmick on something else and changed it up a bit by thinking here I want to keep them because it will fit the theme good. Now we have my players filled out character sheets. Ooh, I should get those. They're on paper. And so they gave me, they built their characters, and I asked them to give me what their characters do for the village. And so I can use that as well. So I have one person that is going to be the seer of the town, another that chose their profession scholar, and so they're going to be the teacher in the town, and then my other friend is going to be a bard, so they're going to be the entertainment in the town, or at least that's what their families did, and they've held up those traditions. So back to the three main antagonists. So we're going to start out, and they don't necessarily, you can play with they can be in a kind of a gray space. It doesn't necessarily have to be directly opposed, but it can be, someone that can block what they are, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're totally evil. So the first one is the Painted Parade. And the Painted Parade is a traveling circus. And what distinguishes them is that the ringmaster is always wearing just that one of those face masks that covers the entire face. You know, one of those, like the drama mask. It's completely white and it's painted on, and then everyone who performs also has paint on their faces marking various things. And since this is shared, you can just put in their, you know, they can have other goals, but and so, oh, that's another thing. I want them to be a note. So if I double bracket them in the table, and then I click on it, now I have a note for Painted Parade, and I can go in there and fill in the details of who they are. Force Against, it might be interesting if we tie in our bard character to these. So the town they are in is called Grybrook. Not Graybrook. Grybrook. So, this way my bard character now has an in and a reason not wanting the Painted Parade in there, but there's a specific group, and since they're a specific group, once again, I can create a note for them by surrounding it in double brackets. And then I can just click on it and say form note, and it'll open up a note for me. So we're gonna leave 4 blank at the moment. And so in thinking about folk horror, there's a couple movies that use just kind of clay masks or you know, the white kind of theater masks with no expression on them. And so we're kind of playing with that trope with the Painted Parade. And see, the clever bit is I now have 2 guilds, or two bodies in my campaign. And, you know, they can keep doing that. I could have Forces 4 be a totally different thing I don't have anything for yet. And I will probably change their goal to why do they want to come into Grybrook. And then that way we have an instant goal, and then the Entertainment Guild will have something to, will have a reason that they don't trust the Painted Parade coming on in. And then since kind of concentrating on the town itself, you can also think about people in there. And it's not a huge village, so you know the entertainment guild might be like 3 people, right? So, within the town, we probably need to make some friction within the town. It's a small village. Let's say they have a city council. That's different than the entertainment guild. So this would be... Alright, book. Oh, I forgot the other bracket. That's what happened. There we go. Oh, that'll be their goal. Sorry. And 4, I think we need kind of a figurehead. So we'll have a mayor. Mayor, I need a name. Oh, you know what? I was watching a video on YouTube, and they they had a suggestion for a name. They asked their audience to have name generators, or for their weirdest DM tips. And one person sent in a tip that if you're looking for a name, use this list of chicken breeds. Find a name. So let's do that. Because this list contains chicken breeds from around the world. So we have a lot to choose from. Oh, that's a good name. It says citation needed, but I like the name. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, there we go. I like this name from the Netherlands. So this guy is going to be Mayor. Oh boy, where is it? Mayor Brabranter. Yeah. And if you want to know about them, there's the Wikipedia entry on them. Excellent name. Good job. Good job, chicken breeding naming wiki. All right. Ah. Bug. Go away. Did not invite you into my home. Your favorite is Indigo Gigante, right? Or Gigante. Let's see. So now we have four. And I don't know if I want to make the mayor a... I could put the mayor as the third main antagonist, but I don't know if I want the... If I may want to keep the mayor as just like figurehead and not necessarily a main force, right? You know, the mayor kind of has their job in name only type of thing. We have a traveling circus, we have a city council, and I'll make up a few members of it. As well, and now see there's a lot you can do. They know the names of these. The players will know the names of these, but not necessarily everyone involved in there. They will have heard of them. They'll kind of know their main goals. But beyond that, they can investigate in further to find out more things. Hannah, I'm right here. Might be kitty time. I don't know. Kitty's meowing, deciding what to do. Hi. Oh, okay. I guess we get kitty time. Hi, kitty. Yeah, hi. Come here. No. Okay, here's Kitty. This is Hannah. JD Lady says hi. Puddleglum says hi. Oh dear. Is it time to get down already? Okay. There you go. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna... it's not even break time yet. Alright, I'm gonna leave you with the chair, so be right back. Alright. Let me do a quick refresh on the frustrating thing with the YouTube Creator Studio page is that I don't quite see live, and sometimes it just stops for me. I know the stream still goes, but it's weird. All right, Kitty, we've done the things, Kitty. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. Just a sec. You okay, Hannah? No response. Guess she's okay. All right. So, let's get back to some world building. All right. Button. Yay, button. Okay. You know what? Forces against. We're gonna make some intrigue with this city. Oh, I forgot the other bracket. There we go. Oh, it is getting to be planner season, so I've been watching a lot of, hey, here's planner videos. So I may get through this, and then we can talk about planners for a little bit as well. But I do want to fill some of this out as I'm potentially running this on Saturday, so. But yeah, we'll look at planners. Kitty, you're okay. Hi, welcome back. Bought a week's every year for a few years and copied all my dates into it and then never looked at it again, so not doing that this year, right? Yeah, like last year I was much better at my planner things than I was this year. I mean, I filled out my commonplace book more this year than anything else. Okay, kitty. Hi. Yes, hello. Are you good? Got enough attention now? And okay, so I have kitty interruption, so we're kind of going back and forth between this and kitty. So the other thing about 3 main antagonists is that since it's for the player's knowledge as well, again, you can just kind of do most of the surface level things. Like they know of this thing is this, and there's a reason, but then you can make a, other reasons too, and make it a deeper connection. So each one of these will probably be getting 2 to 3 secrets in their associated pages that the players have the potential of finding out. But as far as the overview document that gets shared with everyone, kind of get the main point. And, I don't know if I still call those 6 campaign truths. This may be from my older thing. Let me look a moment. Go back here, because we have Kitty. Hannah, come on. Yes, I know. You're there. Okay, let me look at my current template. That might still be the older template. Yeah. I gotta think about where I put it now. Let's see, it should all be in... Oh, Kitty, I told you this. Everything should be in here. Okay, that's... Where did I put this? No, I can just look at this. Okay. Okay, this is... Oh, that's what I changed. Okay. The 6th campaign incident. Then... It's not session 0 questions. So I did change a thing. This bottom one is character connections. So how each character is going to connect to the world. And so everyone has an understanding of the overview, kind of the main forces, the things that... Now the 6 campaign truths can change, right? They don't have to be permanent, because maybe they just... You start off the campaign and it just doesn't work. But you kind of want to update your players on that and say, okay, these are the things that we sort of universally agree on. You can put house rules in here, whatever you want, right? So like one of mine is the creation story I made. That will be true. So that is how the world formed. That is what happened at the beginning. I'm just going to declare that, say that is true. Now then, there may be different versions of this out there that aren't right, or maybe more right than some others. But basically those central themes are what made the world. Basically because it's also important to me in this campaign to have the idea of the Clay Mother and having a sky deity as well as a water and fire deity. So having those beings is going to be part of the game as well, and mostly gonna focus on the Clay Mother probably, because you can do a lot with there's a folk horror that involves, clay masks, and then you get, people created from clay, and you kind of get that idea from there. And so I can expand that and tie in other folk horror themes to the Clay Mother. And then you have all these... But then you have all these gods still there, kind of. And they all still need to agree on things to keep everything running, so... That all... Oh, what is all this? Alright, I gotta check my... Oh, okay. Alright, sorry, had to clear out notifications there. We'll take a break in just a moment. There won't be any ads because we're just on YouTube, so... Who else do I want to be here? And then once I figure out this third one, we'll move on. We'll move into planners. But let's take a break now. And I need to get up, stretch, do those things. So I'll be back in roughly 5 minutes. I'm going to put on the timer like normal anyway. Oh, I forgot to turn that on. Okay. So yeah, just take a 5-minute break and be back. Alright, welcome back everybody. Hope you had a good break. Thanks for sticking around. Let's see. Okay, so we're coming up with one more here. And I think keeping this focused on around the city and things like that, pretty good. And keeping it mostly people as well, because there's going to be monsters and other things, but if I have people, I think that can also be interesting. Let's see. Because I could just make this all monsters, but I think it's more interesting to have groups or, you know, specific people with power and things like that, or, you know, one overall evil entity, and then everything else kind of falls from there. So let's see. I think we need something. Let's create something inside the city that would want to help the painted parade. Either another person or another group. That way we're building more conflict within the town. And these are going to be, you know, some of this might be background. They may not interrupt it because this is going to be a folk horror campaign, so there's going to be like new monster every week type thing, and it may tie back into one of these, but these are just going to be the main overall forces to deal with. Again, this may change. Maybe there is a creature that comes up that becomes the star of the show. I don't know. But for starting off, I kind of want to have some idea of the forces of the town. Going like that. So we know that whoever this is for the painted parade. But oops. Nope. I don't need those. Okay. Now who is this though? What do they do? What would their function be? Here, I have a seer, a teacher, and an entertainer on my characters. Or my players. Wondering. Oh, I think my player is going to be kind of the seer for the town. I don't think I want to create a whole other thing. Because part of folklore is keeping it small, so the Grybrook Entertainment Guild may shrink down to a person, single person, because this is meant to be a small town. So having a whole guild doesn't necessarily make sense. Having a city council, sure, like 2-3 people and a mayor. And they can argue and things like that, so yeah, so this dynamic may change. And then I think this is going to become a person instead of an entire guild. So, let's go to our list of names. And find a name, because I think what we're going to do is have the Entertainment Guild become a theater owner. And I think that fits the more of the small town aesthetic. Like, they have one place, it's probably not much bigger than a gymnasium, high school gym rather. There's probably a rotating cast of 4 people. Ooh, I like this name. Cambar from Great Britain is a chicken name. So we're going to change this and not have the Entertainment Guild. Instead, we're going to have theater owner Cambar. There we go. Now we've kind of shrunk down what it is, and having the city council be like 3 people and a mayor. Okay, I like that a little better, because this isn't meant to be a huge, massive guilds everywhere. It's folk horror. It's meant to be smaller. Not like a ginormous city that would have multiple guilds in it. But I still need someone that's on the inside of the city, that is kind of driving for the painted parade to come in. Who would that be? The theater owner wants them out. Ooh, we could have... maybe not a lord. But, like, one of the wealthier individuals in town. And then they need a name. So... see here. Other words do we have that are kind of like... synonyms. Oh, we could have a baron. Yeah, that's a good name. All right, baron what? Okay, some of these I'm not sure how to pronounce. Ooh, that's a good name. Okay. This will be... Baron... Wellsummer. Yeah. Okay. So this chart's kind of filled out. That's great. It's a great start. And I can work on this over tonight, the next couple days. But let's go into looking at planners. Hello, welcome back. Okay. And let me close this out. Tomorrow we're going to try Adventures of Elliot again, see if it crashes or not. It's always a little up in the air. Then Friday will be Tech Friday. Have another ttrpg campaign tool to take a look at. I'm going to try to get the beta. That might be another task tonight or tomorrow night. Let's see. But planners, yeah, let's go over to my Discord here. And planner. So there's a lot, y'all. We have Traveler's Company. We have Loister, 1917. Hobonichi Techo, of course. A company called Sterling Inc. So there's a lot. So if you like Hobonichi, they released a video covering their full lineup. And here is Sterling Inc. Hobonichi comes on sale in the US September 1st. Traveler's Notebook stuff, it will be out October 19th. Let's see here. Leuchtturm. There's Leuchtturm's video. Sticking with your campus weekly diary, which replaces Leuchtturm for me. Excellent. So again, I'm still looking for a weekly that has each day of the week as its own long column thing. And so far there are two things that have caught my attention. That might either be one of the colorful Seasons Editions planners from Leuchtturm, or in that video. I don't think it's up on their website yet. Oh no, they have a, hold on, they do have a 2027 preview. Let's see if it's in here. Yes, so it may be the '27 dated diary weekly in the passport size. Might be the other thing I go with. Now, the thing with Traveler's Company, though, is that it's a whole system. So, that could be spending more than I really want to, but, yeah. Or I may just go with the Leuchtturm one, because these look great. It has the planner week on one page, which I like. They're all boxes that are all the same size. And it has dots on the other page. As far as the colorful Seasons Editions planner from Leuchtturm. You have a traveler's notebook and use it as sort of a commonplace. Nice thing is, once you get into the system, the cover works forever and you just get new refills as needed. Neat! Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Because I still plan on using field notes for commonplace things. All right. It can let's see. You can put generally up to 3 notebooks inside the cover. Ooh, so it can contain multitudes. Ooh, okay, I like that. Having all my journaly things in one cover. That might be fun. Because if they're the right size, I could do planner, commonplace, and journal all in one thing. Or even a pouch. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Could get a pouch. Yeah, because there's a lot of neat things you can put inside a traveler's company. All right, let's see. Go on. But yeah, I've just a lot of my video watching have been videos on planners and things like that. Going, ooh, that might be neat. Because it is planner season after all. What am I looking for? There we go. All right, so look at, yeah, that's planners, and then once I have my planner for next year, we'll definitely go over it. Other things, I have a new coffee goal up. This gets me, this new goal is, you know, if you can, I'm not too worried. I have a bunch of stuff to sell that will hopefully fund this as well, but if you can help out, it gets me a couple nights in a hotel, and I get to do some video stuff and see my partner. So if you can help out with that, fine. If not, you know, I just want to do some video things and see my partner. That's, you know. Let's see. All right, I think we'll wrap up there. Gone over planners, things like that. Tomorrow will hopefully be Adventures of Elliot. We'll see if I can get Twitch working. We're going to raid, sort of. So we're gonna go visit Steven on Twitch. So click that link, go over there. I'm shutting down. So I will see you all tomorrow for more Adventures of Elliot. Have a great day. Bye.